Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having an awesome week so far. Hope you're having a great week betting too. Hopefully, you had a good Wednesday betting as well. If you guys went positive, cashed out big, because that's what we want to do here. And yeah, before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. You guys have been killing it. It's been awesome to see. Love the growth. A lot of subscribers. It's been freaking amazing. But yeah, I love giving out these picks and plays for you. And yeah, I love what's going on here. It's freaking awesome. So we're going to get right into these NBA matchups. There are 9 matchups on this lovely Thursday evening. Going to go with the Sacramento Kings versus the Portland Trailblazers. Sacramento Kings 13-21, 14-20 against the spread. Portland 19-14, 18-15 against the spread. Portland opening up as 5-point favorites with the over-under at 238. Last 10 meetings head-to-head for Portland, they are 7-3, 7-3 against the spread in those head-to-heads. Last 10 games overall for Sacramento, they are just a very bad 1-9. Horrible Sacramento team. Portland 6-4 in their last 10 games. 1-5 in their last 5, coming off a nice win against Charlotte the other night. Sacramento, their only win was against Detroit. Very bad Sacramento team. They are playing the Lakers as I'm recording this, and they might pick up a win there, but there's no LeBron playing, so don't look into that. Their last matchup. This is a very bad Sacramento team. Give me Portland -5 all day. Just give me Portland -5. Next matchup, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns. Golden State Warriors 19-16, 18-17 against the spread. Phoenix Suns 23-11, 23-11 against the spread. Phoenix opening up as 5-point favorites with the over-under at 223. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, Golden State 6-4. 6-4 against the spread in those 10 head-to-heads. Last 10 meetings overall for Golden State, they are 6-4 in their last 10. Phoenix 8-2 in their last 10. Phoenix on a 3-game winning streak. Golden State 3-1 in their last 4, coming off of a very bad loss against the Lakers. Phoenix coming off in a very good win against the Lakers just last night. So both teams coming off opposite directional kind of games against the Lakers. Phoenix, they're the real deal this year. They're playing really good basketball. Golden State, they're barely a 500 basketball squad this year. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I like Phoenix -5 in this one. It's just more talent on this Phoenix team than the Golden State. Give me Phoenix -5 and give me the over. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Next matchup, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the San Antonio Spurs. Oklahoma City 14-20, 18-15-1 against the spread. San Antonio 18-13, 18-13 against the spread. Spurs opening up as 6.5-point favorites with the over-under at 220.5. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, San Antonio 6-4, 6-4 against the spread in those 10 head-to-head meetings. Last 10 games overall for OKC, they are 4-6 in their last 10. Spurs 7-3 in their last 10. OKC coming off a game winner against the Spurs just about a week ago. So they were +1 favorites in that matchup as well. Spurs 2-2 in their last 4. OKC 2-2 in their last 4, coming off a bad loss to Denver. Spurs coming off a pretty good win against the Knicks. I like OKC +6.5 in this one. They kept it close last game, and they ended up getting a game winner. Spurs, haven't really shown they've been able to really blow anyone out this season, really. Most of their games have been pretty close for the most part. So, yeah, give me OKC +6.5 here. I will note, last matchup, Spurs Okay, I'm looking at Rudy Gay is out for Thursday. Dev White is out. Vassell is out. Aldridge is questionable. So Spurs might be missing a bunch of guys. That makes me feel even more confident about the OKC plus 6.5. Next matchup, we have the Miami Heat versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Miami Heat 17-18, 15-19-1 against the spread. Pelicans 15-19, 15-19 against the spread. Pelicans opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 224. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, Miami 6-4, 8-2 against the spread in those head-to-head meetings. Last 10 games overall for the Heat, they are 6-4 in their last 10. Pelicans 4-6 in their last 10. Just 3-2 in their last 5. Losses to San Antonio and Milwaukee. Miami 6-1 in their last 7, with some pretty good wins over the Lakers and the Jazz in those 6 wins. Pelicans, they just have, they're a negative team this year, 15-19. I like Miami riding a better streak, coming off a loss to Atlanta, but 6-1 in their last 7. I like Miami plus 3.5. I think it'll be a close game. Let me lay the bucket, the 3.5 with Miami. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Milwaukee Bucks 21-14, 17-18 against the spread. Memphis 16-15, 16-14-1 against the spread. Milwaukee opening up as 6-point favorites with the over-under at 235. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, Milwaukee 6-4, 5-5 against the spread in those head-to-head meetings. Milwaukee 5-5 in their last 10. Memphis 6-4 in their last 10. Milwaukee 4-2 against the spread in their last 6. 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 games against Memphis. Memphis 7-3 in their last 10 games at home against Milwaukee. That's a pretty interesting stat. Milwaukee hasn't been playing that well that lately. Coming off a horrible loss, almost a 30-point loss to Denver last game. Memphis, they're riding a 2-game winning streak, against bad teams. But yeah, I like Memphis to hold their own here. I like Memphis plus 6 in this one. I think it'll be kind of close. Milwaukee is definitely the better team, but Milwaukee's just, hasn't been as dominant so far. Hopefully the second half they get that push, but I think Memphis plus 6 here. You got to take the points when you can get it in the NBA. That's pretty much what I've been learning all year. Next matchup, we have the Denver Nuggets versus the Indiana Pacers. Denver Nuggets 20-15, 16-19 against the spread. Pacers 15-18, 14-19 against the spread. Denver opening up as 4-point favorites with the over-under at 226. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, Denver 6-4, 5-5 against the spread in those 10 meetings. Last 10 games overall for Denver, they are Denver 6-4 in their last 10. Indiana 3-7 in their last 10. Indiana on a 4-game losing streak. Denver on a 3-game winning streak. Much better team here in Denver. 8 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings between the two have been over. So this is definitely looking at an over kind of matchup at 226. Give me Denver -4 to an Indiana team that's on a 4-game losing streak. Don't trust Indiana in this one. Take Denver -4. Next matchup, last 3 matchups, we have the Toronto Raptors versus the Boston Celtics. Toronto Raptors 17-17, 16-18 against the spread. Boston Celtics 18-17, 17-18 against the spread. Boston opening up as 7.5-point favorites with the over-under at 217.5. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, Boston 7-3, 8-2 against the spread in those head-to-head meetings. Toronto, last 10 meetings overall, they are 6-4 in their last 10. Boston 5-5 in their last 10. Toronto 5-2 in their last 7. Boston, they're riding a 3-game winning streak right now with a pretty good win over the Clippers last night. 7.5 points seems like a lot for me, honestly. Boston hasn't really. Their last 3 games: 5-point win, a 1-point win, a 6-point win. Yeah, I like this one to be close. I like Toronto plus 7.5 here. Last 3 games, Boston hasn't beaten anyone by more than 7.5. So give me Toronto 7.5 here in a close, hard-fought game. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Pistons versus the New York Knicks. Detroit Pistons 9-25, 16-15-3 against the spread. New York Knicks 18-18, 20-16 against the spread. Now these last 2 matchups, I literally cannot find the spreads at all. They just don't exist right now as I'm recording. So I don't know the spread or the over-under on this game and the last game I'm about to mention. So make sure you stay tuned for those, the spreads when they come out. Probably later Wednesday night or, all day. They'll fluctuate throughout the day, but they're just not available on Vegas or anywhere right now. So, but we'll give you some stats here. Last 10 head-to-head meetings, Detroit 7-3, 5-5 against the spread. Last 10 games overall for Detroit, 3-7 in their last 10. Their last game was against the Knicks where they lost by 19. Knicks 7-3 in their last 10, coming off a bad loss against the Spurs, but had a huge win against Detroit just a few days ago. Whatever the line is, it's going to be in favor of the Knicks. I can almost guarantee it. Take the Knicks. I bet it's probably going to be around 2 to 4 points. Take the Knicks. They're the much better team in this matchup. Detroit sucks. Take the Knicks. And take the Knicks first half. It didn't hit last game, but they were like 12-0, and now they're 12-1, I believe. But take the Knicks in this one. Last matchup, we have the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Washington Wizards. Los Angeles Clippers 24-13, 20-17 against the spread. Washington Wizards 13-20, 17-16 against the spread. In this game, I couldn't find any no lines or over/under right now as I'm recording. So be sure to check in on that game. Clippers, I would imagine, are probably going to be somewhere around 4 to 8 point favorites. Last 10 meetings head-to-head, Clippers 7-3, 7-3 against the spread in those 10 head-to-head meetings. Last 10 games overall for the Clippers, they are 5-5 in their last 10. Wizards 7-3 in their last 10. These two teams did play on the 23rd. Clippers picking up a 135-116 victory, being the 12-point favorites. Clippers just 2-4 against the spread in their last 6. 2-4 in their last 6. They are 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 against the Wizards. Wizards 8-2 against the spread in their last 10. 7-3 in their last 10. So find out what the line is tomorrow. It's going to change a bit, but my only thing, I'm going to be taking the Clippers in this matchup. Excuse me, but if Kawhi Leonard or Paul George, because Kawhi Leonard was a late scratch last game, and if you guys picked the Clippers against the Boston Celtics, and you found out Kawhi was a late scratch and there was no news about it, it was the most insane thing I've ever seen. So be sure to find out if Kawhi Leonard is playing. If Kawhi or Paul George is out, I will take Washington in the points. They'll probably be +6, +8, somewhere around that range. But if Clippers, everyone's playing for the Clippers, give me the Clippers, point spread, whatever it's going to be. Those are going to be my picks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Support the channel. You guys have been awesome lately. And just a reminder, always check the lines. They fluctuate throughout the day. Usually when I post these videos at night, I get some of these picks pretty early, and I get them at great value, and then when you wake up, they've shot up 2 or 3 points or shot down 2 or 3 points than what my video even says. So the lines are changing all day. They've 100% have changed while I'm making this video. So get these games at the best price you can, the best money line percentage, best spread, best over/under. It all fluctuates, so you just gotta dive in at the right time. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great day Thursday betting. Let's come out positive. Send me your guys' how you guys did in the comments. You guys have been doing that a lot lately. It's been cool. Love seeing you guys lose and win, cash out. It's fun. So appreciate it, guys. I will see you guys Friday.